Hi guys, happy Tuesday. So yeah, it's a totally, completely normal week. No freaking early weekends and none of that stuff. So I'm kind of back on track now. So where do we leave off? We left off with the Rachel Truth's tarot deck and guidebook. What else? Oh, I did I'm like totally confused. It threw me off to do a tarot reading yesterday. It completely threw me off. So, alright. So, today we have the Tower, which is pretty beautiful. It really is. It just shows how, basically what this would represent to me is us literally, destroying what we create, what we do, and our realities, our worlds. So we're the co-creators of our worlds, and we make them come crumbling down. Beautiful artwork. I mean, beautiful artwork. So, alright. Now, the Tower on a high vibe represents abrupt change, release, spiritual epiphany, and transformation. A low vibe means conflict, setback, anger, revelations, chaos, endings, unstable foundation, and decimation. Alright, now the Tower represents a dramatic release of tension, a shattering of illusions, and a breakdown of the status quo, leading to deep transformation, which is amazing. So this can happen on the physical plane, as suggested by the card's imagery, or through self-realization, leading to the spiritual enlightenment. The transition can be rocky. So on the Tower card, we see a seemingly impervious dwelling being torn asunder by lightning, signifying a jolt to consciousness, a falling away of the status quo, old ideas and behavior patterns. In a sense, this card represents death or an ending, even more so than the actual death card. So, yeah, it does. Alright, the Tower's impact need not always be negative, but rather a nod that something unexpected, big or small, may be on the way. So, the lightning bolt can hit with an uplifting revelation or a tremendous destruction. The lesson, ultimately, is how well you handle emotional and spiritual upheavals. This can be like a hard lesson now and gratitude later moment in your life. So those resistant to change or harboring control issues may find this a challenging time. Yeah, I bet people do. In Judeo-Christian beliefs, there is a story of the Tower of Babel. A man who spoke a common tongue in biblical times built a tower to reach the heavens so they might drop in on God whenever they wanted. Hubris personified. God was like, yeah, no thanks. And for bothering me, I'm going to give you guys many different languages so you are unable to communicate with each other. Thus the term Babel. This story is a parable, a warning against going after something you think you really want without considering the ramifications. I like that. So the Tower is the ultimate wake-up call. Anything built on a false foundation is exposed and destroyed. Dead-end situations are swept away. Sudden change feels like sandpaper on the skin. But it usually dumps us out somewhere much better. So this card is not about, blowing up ego, the parts no longer serving us, but not flinching from our lower shadow self, revealed by the Devil card, and the reflection given. Sometimes you have to stare into the abyss of self without blinking and trust that what is being cleaved away is for your betterment. So, this is one of those heavy cards. There's no way to sugarcoat it. It's like when the hero in the movie thinks everything's going to work out. But then an unchecked detail or backstab blows up the plan. In script writing, it's called the High Tower surprise. The aftermath of this is the dark night of the soul. Oh, those are terrible. I think I'm going through one here. I feel it coming. In relationship dynamics, expect the unexpected. Emotions and tempers can flare when things feel unstable. Be truthful, lead with compassion, and check your impulse to act out of emotion. Get to the root issues bringing down romantic dynamics. Some may find that a sudden ending creates a rocky landscape at home, while others get unexpected addition to the family. Now, in a professional life, a select few could receive a sudden promotion and change in title. Most others will see things shift rapidly. Stay on top of the details and on your toes. You can't control circumstances or others at the same time, or at this time. And exerting might well prove frustrating. Sometimes the tower can signify an internal explosion of anxiety and stress. Yes, that is where I'm at right now. It's like, boom, I want to explode with stress and anxiety. So, it just sucks. So, be careful of a reactive behavior. If it is within your own personal power to shift this energy, do so. Yeah, I do. I need to. It's terrible. Alright. If pulled in a low vibe, when you don't clear out what's not working, the universe has no way of doing it for you. Misdirected anger, volcanic tempers, overreactions, and or blaming others is a sign of spiritual turmoil, which keeps you in a state of disconnection, feeling isolated and alone. So, if you don't have the power to control a shifting situation, you can only control your response to the new landscape. If you understand this, you can soften, misdirect, and blunt the blow of the tower. Current challenges are here to make you grow and put you back on the right path. So the tower sweeps away the negative patterns and habits revealed by the previous card, the devil. It's time to transform your life. Oh no. I hope power does not go out. Alright. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. I really like this card. I really like the bettering yourself coming out of all of this, and it's a lot better. So, alright, here's her snippet of what she has to say about the tower card. Okay, so she says here, my younger brother Rock and I didn't grow up together. The first time I met him, he was 4 years old, and he reminded me of the kid in the original Mad Max movie. Aha! I love it. As an adult, he lived in Pismo Beach, and one year he came down to LA with his fiancée and attended a taping of Half and Half. He was super excited and encouraging. Everyone could tell he was my brother. He looked just like me. Aww, that is so sweet. I went to Rock's wedding soon after with a guy everyone called Powder, because he was translucent in look and thought. Powder had an intense Peter Pan complex and fronted a celebrity vanity band. I remember watching Rock, the archetypal surfer dude, marry the woman of his dreams, and I'd started thinking about children and settling down. Now, Rock and his bride had been together since they were teenagers, and had never once had an argument, he said. And there I was in a relationship that was my personal nadir. I wasn't in love with Powder, and feared he'd father a beautiful but dense child, and that wouldn't do. The wedding went smoothly for the most part. I hadn't seen my birth mom in almost a decade. She offered Powder and me each a handful of white pills from a plastic bag in her purse, while her husband, Rock's father, bored us with the stories of his musician glory days. This one time, when we played at the Roxy, it hit me that Powder was a carbon copy of him. Oh wow. Down to his scraggly, aging hairband appearance. How mortifying. How was I doing then with my life, besides repeating the patterns I'd experienced growing up? When the party was over, I kissed my brother goodbye and promised to try to be closer to our mother. 4 months after the wedding, I felt an intense sense of dread. I chalked it up to changing hormones and assumed it was a medical thing. But I couldn't shake the feeling, like I was waiting for a giant cowboy boot to come out of the sky and smash me. One gloomy day in Los Angeles, I looked up, trying to decide if it was going to start raining, and a small bird attacking a sitting squirrel it had apparently taken umbrage with. So the squirrel tried to escape, scrambling the length of my wooden fence. The aggressive bird far getting the better of it. Oh no, I thought something's just gone out of whack. So my cousin called me to tell me. Oh, Rock was dead at 28. Oh, Rachel. Oh, I'm sorry. He had an epileptic seizure. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. Alright, it was hard to accept that a 20-something person could be gone. The whole thing was so shocking. I had a delayed reaction. He did have a history of seizures when we were kids. He'd lose chunks of time. Our mother thought he'd been abducted by aliens. Oh. While I know Rock is gone, I quite often still feel his energy around me, and I can imagine the shock and utter joy several families in America experience when they receive a call that the heart, lungs, kidneys, and corneas of an up until yesterday healthy young male were available for their relative in need. So as utterly shocking and devastating as this was for my family, the high vibe of the tower was influencing those families as well. I could write pages on how horrible it is to lose a loved one who had so much ahead of him. But the truth is, most of you have experienced what I'm talking about, and I'll leave it at that. Aww. Wow. That hit home big time. Big time. I completely understand that. That's really, really creepy. That's scary and sad, and wow, I can't imagine. I can't imagine just seeing him that day, and then, yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry. That's just weird, and yeah. I don't do death well. I don't deal with death that well. But, so last night, alright, speaking of spirits and feeling their energy, last night, literally, it felt like, you guys all know how I tell you I get pushed back. I sit here and I'm pretty heavy. So people, it's really hard to move me, and especially in this chair. So last night I'm sitting here and it felt like somebody was literally pressing up against me. I was being pushed by something. It wasn't a bad push, it wasn't a negative push or anything like that. What it was is I don't know if it was the little boy that's here. I don't know if he's moved on. I can't differentiate and tell you if he's here or if he's not. But it literally felt like I'm like this. So I'm like this, I have my feet up, I'm relaxing, and it feels like somebody just kind of like crawls, like a small person, a little person, crawls into my lap, and I literally felt a hug. It was so strange. And my cigarette, I went to ash it, could not. It was like something, I went to go like this, well, let's see, like this in my ashtray. It was like something went, nope. So I'm like, the air was so thick. I put my arms, acted like, I was trying to hug this, whatever it was, whatever you are, I don't know what you are, where are you? But I was trying to hug it, so it felt like a hug. So, the air literally was that thick, right here, like right around here. It was so creepy, it was so weird, it was so interesting. But it just felt like it was, a giant hug. So I felt it felt like, somebody was, just kind of resting on my, and that pressure of, a small child being right here. And that's just really weird. And on my legs, it was almost as if, he was just kind of relaxing with me. But it was intense. So, the work with Hecate lately, all this work, and I just think that, get a little bit of comfort from, the other side. I don't know what was going on last night. I was pretty out of it, like I am every night. But it was pretty interesting. Really, really interesting. So I don't know. I don't know who it was. I have an inkling. It might have been the little boy. I'm just not sure. I'm really not sure, guys. It's a little strange. So let's do some coffee talk. But yeah, that was an incredible experience. So, but I personally think that children's spirits, I don't know if they do move on or not. I'm kind of questioning these liminal times, or these in between times, betwixt. So, and it was close to a betwixt time, literally the witching hour, and I just was like, what? I was like, what is going on? Why can't I? And then my cigarette literally got pushed out of my finger, between my fingers. I was like, what is going on? Quite interesting. So I welcomed it, and he knows that if he wants, he can. Little, ghost child can definitely always, come to me. He can always be comforted. So he's very welcome. So I don't know. I don't know what to think about what's going on. I have no idea. I have no idea what to think about that. It was just a very interesting, oh god, the end series finale of Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. That was terrible. That was so sad. That was so sad, and I love how Kieran Shipka was stating that, she doesn't feel like it's the end. That she feels like that Sabrina could, use very tricky and clever and could get her way out of the sweet hereafter. And then Nick joining her. How dare you? How dare both of you go and just die on us? That was terrible. I've never cried so hard in my life. I didn't. I did too. I was like, oh my god, you guys. It was terrible. So much emotion. It was too much. It's overwhelming. I'm almost thinking that my anxiety is coming from Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. From being so emotional about it. It was just too emotional for me. I don't know. But anyway, I'm more focused on that little boy that was here. Or whatever that was cuddling with me that I couldn't see. So, Gustavo, hi. Nice. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Alright, Wired Ferret. Also, those cards are gorgeous. Thank you. Thank you. I love these cards. They are so amazing. Merch Forbes. Is there any day or time need to do oil? You want to take into consideration, usually I take into consideration, I do usually either on the full moon or the new moon, and then I take into consideration the time where the sun is and what position the sun is in. So that's kind of what I do. Or on her day, La Santísima Muerte's day, you can find a lot. So Tuesday is when I honor her, which is today. Alright, Darren, or Darken. Yo, bro, when I came to my friend's house, it's been so long, I've been there and he picked me up. Coincidence, saw La Santísima Muerte statue, her altar, and I immediately felt a connection with the red one. Oh, till now I'm learning is everything I need about her. I talk to her and everything, my secrets, my emotions, everything I've been needing in life. Oh, good. I've been in a dark place since I lost 4 people in a row important in my life, and the top was my mom. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Till now, La Santísima Muerte has been a mother figure and guiding me through everything. Even if I'm lost, she helps me with signs. I'm just into this, and this is really what I want for me. For I have no one in my life to love me and care for me or take me into their home. Family didn't want me around. I was like one. Till now, I found her. She called me in a way, and I'm happy that she forever in my life, and I want her to stay in my life. I am so sorry for your passing. Oh, I'm so sorry for that. She'll be there for you, she'll comfort you, she'll do everything that she can possibly can to help heal you, and Hecate also, she'll help heal you too. I'm so sorry. I'll definitely keep you in my thoughts tonight when I light up my candles on my altar. Moonchild 71. Sometimes the garbage takes itself out. You do you and don't compromise. Compromise for what? I love that. Eartha Kit. Compromise for what? To keep others happy. Happy New Year's to you and your doggy. Thank you. Exactly. I am, yeah. Good day, brother. Gustavo. Good day, my brother. I love you. Alright. Careless. Hello. Estelle. Hi, you. Ian S. Haha. Hi, bro. Bro, speak your mind. We love you no matter what. Aw. I love you too. Very much. My Kim Lehman. My Melody. Queen of Negativity. Drew's Paranormal Vlog. William. Oh, Frank. I need to text you. I miss my friend. Alright, who else? Star of Lilith, Serpent Board Practitioner, holy crap. Tony Garcia. Tina J. Hi, you. How are you? It's been a while. Where have you been? Cindy Miller. Shara Harris. Hi, love. I miss you guys. Where are we? Where am I? Ava, Wicca, hey you. The Partial Sun, Isaac Bynum, Michelle Horn, hi you, Diane Hannon, and everybody else that has commented. I love you guys so much. Alright, hopefully, yeah, there we go. So, what do you guys think of the little boy, though? I mean, how and why did that happen? I mean, it was so strange. I don't know what I've done to make it so, inviting and comforting for him, but it was just a very, very, very real experience, and it was just crazy, and just feeling that energy press and push. I'm like, ooh, you got some strength. Someone's been eating their Wheaties or, whatever. But yeah. Alright, guys. Well, I will see you guys tomorrow. I love you all very, very, very much, and thank you guys for watching. And please be safe, and I'll see you all tomorrow. So, all my love all the way from, always, Venus. I wish I could green screen myself on Venus, but I don't know how. All the way back down. And everybody have a good day. Please be safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you all tomorrow. So I love you guys very much, and thank you for everything that you do, and I love you all.